In 2 days, I'm leaving the West, I'm leaving the United States of America, and I'm moving all the way over to Bangkok, Thailand. And if you're smart, you would do the exact same, or somewhere in Southeast Asia, Dubai, somewhere else in the world. Now, let's be real here in the West, there's really nothing special. At the end of the day, it's only holding you back. Let's think about it. The people around you, for the most part, it's hard to actually make good connections, networking, that sort of thing, and actually find like-minded people. If you're in the same boat as me and are trying to improve your life, trying to get rich, start a business in sales, something like that, you're going to have a lot more people that are sitting there dragging you down, telling you to quit, telling you to get a real job, telling you to get a 9 to 5, telling you, oh, take the day off, oh, you got to go easy, and smoking weed all day, drinking all day, whatever it is. So in a place like Thailand, a place like Southeast Asia, you're going to find more like-minded people like that. When you see expats there, they're already making money online, unless it's just one of those backpack kids that has to go back home. But that's pretty easy to figure out. But besides that, I mean, there's really nothing special about the West. The food supply is way more corrupted, way more screwed. Everything is fucking sprayed with pesticides, has tons of chemicals. Almost everything has seed oils in it, has fucking, you get anything that has like 5,000 ingredients. And even with clean foods, like I'm really only eating grass-fed right now, grass-fed meats, a couple organic things. You could really never be sure, to be quite honest with you. And not only that, I mean, you shouldn't be even making a woman your first focus. But if you are looking to date, the woman in the United States, they're just so much lower end, so much lower value. They're going to be combative. It's going to be way harder to pull a 4 to 5 out of 10 that wants to control you, wants to go out to the clubs, have a bunch of guy friends who's probably going to cheat on you. And they're mid anyway. At the end of the day, and if you get a hot girl, they're typically going to be lower end anyway. Versus if you go to Southeast Asia, you're going to find one that are traditional, have values, will cook for you, will clean for you, will actually support your journey and not just be an annoying bitch like they are in the West. But in the West, there's way less speeding. There's speeding tickets every fucking second. Everyone tells you not to do this, don't do that. Taxes, 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 pay all the taxes. They want you to pay taxes on your income, then pay taxes on your rent, pay taxes on your house, pay taxes on the food you buy, pay taxes on every little thing you buy. So you're not just getting taxed once, you're getting taxed, and taxed. And all this bullshit, all this corruption, I'm not going to say too much on here, but if you know what's happening in the US right now, it's fucked. And there's tons of immigration. There's tons of Muslims, Indians, people, different types of people coming in from all over the world, flooding everything. Inflation is through the roof. Now, I think you should be able to make enough money, or the goal should be to make enough money to where you could live anywhere you want in the world, no matter how much it costs, including Dubai. But especially like if you're on the lower end, if you're just making $5,000-$10,000 a month online, or not even there yet, you definitely want to get the fuck out, because you can spend 3-5K, or you can make 3-5K a month in Thailand, in Bali, in Vietnam, the Philippines, somewhere in Southeast Asia, or even Latin America, and you can live like a king, or live pretty good for yourself. But for me, I've had the dream of going to Thailand for a long time, for years now. And I decided after going broke, going through everything, my whole story, that I was going to finally make the move. I woke up about what was actually going on in the world just about maybe like 3.5, 4 years ago when Tate came out. And during that time after that, I was jumping side hustle to side hustle. I'd found out that you'd have to take a sales call, and then I would go cry away. Or not cry away, but I would avoid it, and then I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do that. And then I would go see some video on, make $1 million in affiliate marketing. It would tell you to put like a Lululemon shorts on a Pinterest post. And obviously that made me $0. So I was just going back and forth with a bunch of bullshit. And I was eventually like, this is enough. So about a year and 8 months ago, something like that, I decided we're going to move to Florida. So we moved to Florida, we get into insurance sales, and that was the first step for me of actually going into sales. I didn't make any money for 3 months, but I kept fucking going. And from there on, I made 6K after making pretty much no, and then 15K the next month. And then had some 10 to 15Ks a month, but was breaking even, went broke several times, went to do solar, got scammed, went back into life insurance, couldn't do it. But I knew there was more. And I didn't want to go back to a 9 to 5 or back to a construction job or work sales at a car dealership or some bullshit. And I really thought to myself, and that's where I came across remote high ticket sales, doing that for other people's offers, selling their courses. I don't have to spend $1 to get into it. And all I have to do is sell for them, set their appointments, close for them, whatever it is. And it is probably the best way to make money. If you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a skill, it's going to be the quickest route to getting yourself there, getting your life together, and making money online and going to Thailand. And I'm not even here to sell you something. I just think that's your best start. I'm not even going to be doing that forever, but it is just a stepping stone. But with the insurance, even though I was technically remote, I was kind of stuck. I was stuck in debt, in and out of debt, just trying to pay for leads, trying to chase the next sale, and it just wasn't working out for me in the long term. And also on top of that, you can't sell insurance in the US. And I told myself, it's November 29th right now, and I told myself back in, around September that I was going to make this work, that the next goal was going to be to get my ass to Thailand as soon as fucking possible. And that's what I'm fucking doing in 2 days, because it's just a so much better quality of life. I can pay $600 to $800. I'm going to have a nice high rise in Bangkok. Of course, as I make more money, I'm going to upgrade to even bigger. I'm going to be able to upgrade to penthouses, that sort of shit. I even joined a coaching program, a mentorship, and on top of that, I got access to a network. So I'm going to be surrounding myself with great groups of people who are also in sales or in online business to actually get myself there. And that's something you can find in Thailand, because again, if they're not just some backpacker, they're probably there making money online. So if you see another American, a Russian, someone in the UK who's there long term, then they're probably doing something right, or at least making some sort of income online. And that's why it's so much easier to actually find those people in your life and network when you're going to a place like Thailand or Southeast Asia, because you can't just work a normal job there. So they're obviously doing something right. And on top of that, as I was saying, the women are way better. That shouldn't be your main focus, but that's where you're going to be able to find a feminine one that will cook, clean for you, listen to you, not be all combative, want to go to the clubs, cheat on you, all that bullshit. And you're just going to have way more fucking freedom. That's what I do know. You're not going to have fucking worry about tax. You're not going to have to worry about everyone telling you what to do, everyone bringing you down, all these fucking rules. You get to fucking live life on your own terms, and that's what this shit is about. For me, I do want the supercars. I do want all the Lambos. I want the penthouse. But for me, what's more important than any of that is freedom. And if you care about freedom, being in the United States is going to be far from it. There's so many more rules. It's going to get so much worse. It's not too much longer until the digital ID happens, like it's happening in UK, like it's going to be happening in Canada, Australia. Now, truthfully, freedom of speech, it's not really a thing anywhere in the world. There's no, depending on, in any country, there's always something you can say where you can get cooked. But in the United States, freedom of speech is a lot worse, and there's not too much longer until people are going to get starting to get arrested for it. I'm not going to go too deep into what it's about, but if you know, you know. So at the end of the day, if you want more for yourself, if you want to be free, you need to get your ass out to Southeast Asia or even Latin America if you want. Make money online, start remote sales. I have some other videos on the channel helping you get into it. I'll do an updating one because I've been getting even better and I have even better strategies to actually do it. So I will do an updated video to show you guys a little bit of a better outreach method than what I did to get yourself into this. But it's really not that hard, realistically. And if you make some money, you can get over there to Thailand. If you have like $1,000 to your name, but you're making like 1 to 2K a month right off the bat, then just go, honestly. Because if you have an income and you have the skill of sales and you can make that money online with sales, you can get there pretty quick. I mean, I started fucking high ticket sales after rebuilding my life over literally October 1st, or no, October 5th. It's now November 29th. I have roughly almost 3K to my name at the moment right now, and I started from absolutely zero, and I was able to invest into a mentorship. I still am paying it off a little bit, but we'll be done with that part soon, and obviously a flight and a few things to actually get myself ready. And I'm still going, and 3K is plenty enough, especially with an income. Now, if you don't have the high ticket sales income yet, if you have 3 to 5K, now a lot of people are going to say, don't do this. You need to get the income going first. If you have idea on your purpose, if you know what you're doing, you know you want yourself, and you want freedom that bad, if you really want it that bad, with $3,000 to $5,000 to your name, even if you don't have any skills, you can make it work. You can get into high ticket sales and you can make money online, or at least make like a couple, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month within your first 2 months. So as long as you have 2 to 3 months of savings and you don't go there and spend all your money and, go get up with all the lady boys, you're going to be set. So this is something I just wanted to make for you guys. This is what I'm doing in a couple of days, and I think you guys should all be doing this too. If you're in a similar boat I was, or if you want more freedom for yourself and you're in the United States, Canada, the UK, New Zealand, or any of those Western countries, or even in Europe, Russia, wherever. Russia isn't too bad. But regardless, if you're in those situations, just fucking do it, bro. Just fucking do it. Let's go, boys.